Hey coders, welcome back. So let's today again try to solve one of the assessment. And tomorrow is Diwali, so happy Diwali, everyone. Okay, so let's start with the phone interview one, maybe. Okay, let me see. Yeah. Okay. So there might be like three questions. We have to solve it in the 90 minutes and all. I think this is my 23rd video, I guess. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So only two questions. That's good. Okay, so the first question says we have an array. We have to sort the integers in the array in the ascending order by the number of ones in their binary representation. And in case of two or more integers have the same number of ones, you have to sort them in ascending order. Return the array after sorting it. Okay, so it's not very tough. So let me show you what it is saying. Uh, Maybe I can copy paste here. Okay, so we have this array and we have to sort it. But if you see carefully, this array is already sorted, but its output is like this 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 3, 5, 6, 7, blah, blah, blah. And why that's so? Because we have to sort it based on the number of ones in its binary representation, right? So, for example, why this 0 is coming with for the very first time? So, if you check the binary number bits of 0, so that is 0, right? There is no 1, so that's why it is here. And if you see 8 is at the last because in the binary representation, the number of set bits, number of ones is set bit in 8 is 1, right? So that's why it is coming here, not here because after the sorting, you see the 7 is the largest based on this condition because binary representation of 7 is 1, 1, 1, right? So number of set bits are like 3. So we don't have to sort it based on their natural order. We have to sort it based on the number of bits. So I think if you know your comparators, so either you are using C++, I don't know C++. I think in JavaScript we have that comparator you can pass. In Java we have that. In the Python we have lambda kind of thing. I think in C++ also we have that. So we just need to write a custom comparator and we will be good. So prerequisite for this one is you should to know, I would say first thing is you should know how to calculate number of set bits in a number. There are multiple ways to do it, but I will show you what I use. And yeah, and then after that you should know your uh, custom comparators for custom sorting, right? Comparators, yes. So if you know these two concepts, you can solve this one. So let's write a method first that will just return a number of set bits, number of ones in a binary representation of that number, right? So I can just say like public int count bits maybe, and I can accept a number, and then I will create a count. I can simply return count, and there is a multiple way to do it. The simplest way I would say is just it go over each of the bit one by one and check whether that bit is one or zero, and then you can do the count, right? And there is another trick actually. So while n is not equals to zero, c plus plus and n is equals to n ampersand n minus one. Yeah. So this is also a trick. So it is a very famous algorithm. I actually forget the name of the person who invented this. So what it says now, if you have a number in a binary representation, anything, right? Something like this. So let's say this is x, right? This is x. And if you do this x and x minus 1, it will basically unset the last, I think the lowest set bit. I mean, I can show you actually. So this is very neat trick you can remember. So let's say I have a number x is equals to 10, right? And its binary representation is 1010, right? If I get x minus 1, which is going to be 9, and its binary representation is going to be 1001, right? 9. Okay. And now if I do this AND operation, like this, the result I will get is, so 1 1 is 1, 0 0 is this, 1 0 is 0, and then 1 0 is 0. So you see what's happened. The least significant set bit of x is get unset, right? So this 1 becomes 0, right? Okay, let me show you. Yes, this, if you just focus on this one, x and x minus 1, what does it do in a number, integer number or long number, anything? It will unset the least significant bit. So while the number is not equals to 0, I will keep unsetting it. So this will basically keep setting that one bit to 0, one bit to 0. So we can just increase the counter. So that many number has been, that many bits basically get unset. And when we are able to unset all those bits, the n becomes 0 and we will come out of the loop and we return it as a C, right? So yeah, so now let's create an answer where I will store the result. I'm using ArrayList because in Java, in the primitive integer array, you cannot pass a custom comparator, I guess. Yes, I don't think that works. So that's why I'm creating a list of integer to hold this, right? And then I can just say like, or maybe I can just put it here, AR in. I can just use Java stream, right, to convert this into a list of integer, right? So array is dot stream of array. Then I need to box it because this is a primitive type, and then simply to list. That's it. Now I have to apply the sorting. So I would say answer dot sort. Now here's the thing. This is the two number I will get, and how we're gonna compare it based on count bits. So I can say count bits of A equals to count bits of B. If the number of set bits in both the number are same, right? So we have to compare based on their actual value. So A minus B means the first number, the smaller number will come first and the larger number will come later. And if that is not the case, I will I will sort them based on counts, right? Counts of bits. Sorry. And we have to make sure that higher bit number come first. So that's why I did like count B minus A, not A minus B. And that's it. I just need to now convert this answer into an integer array, so I can again use the stream. Uh, Stream dot now. This is the wrapper type, so we have to convert it to the primitive type, right? So I can say something like um, map integer int value dot to array. I don't think I need to pass this, but let's do that, and I can just return. So I think this is it for this one. So it all depends on your language. In Java, we do this like this, but what it says. Uh, I don't need to pass this thing explicitly. I don't know. Let's see. Object cannot be converted. Oh my god. Okay. But I'm answer that stream. I map it. Ah, this looks fine to me. Then why it was not working? Uh, it requires the end function. It requires the end function. Uh, Answer that stream. I am able to convert it. Okay, let's. I mean, I don't know what I'm forgetting the syntax maybe. Uh, okay. If I see the error, now let me. Inference variable A has an incomplete bound. Upper bound is object. Answer the same. So this is the size we receive. Maybe like this we can do that. Now I'm returning a method. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Let's do it normal way. I will check this one why I'm failing. So maybe I can say result new int arr dot length, and then I can just say like for I less than. Okay, I have to write so much code. I don't like it. I plus plus, and then result of I equals to answer that get I. Sorry for confusion, guys. Let's see. I'm trying to use stream to convert. I don't know why it was failing earlier. Okay, now. Okay, now this is also a problem. So this basically return immutable list. So we have to wrap it, and now it should work. What? Oh my God. I forgot here one. I have to write n is equals to n and n minus 1. I did like 0, 0. My bad. Okay, so your input is this, your output is this. I think it looks good. Your input. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Miss here. Okay, let's submit it now. I think this is good. So we have to also make sure we are counting bits based on lower to higher, not higher to lower. And yeah, it worked. But I wanted to actually write the stream way to do it, and why it was not working. I don't want to write this much code just to return. So I can say answer dot stream now map to int integer dot int value dot to array int. Why this is not working? Let me see again. Okay, okay, okay. For okay, this time it will work. For single dimensional array, we don't have to provide the int array function. Now this is working, right? Um, yeah. It's this time. So I was using map. I have to use like map to int, and yeah, now it's work. It looks much cleaner also. And complexity wise, just a n log n because that's what the sorting will take. And this is like nearly constant, right? So at max, this will be like 42 times big O of 32 because if let's say all the numbers are set, so it's very efficient, other right? So yeah, I hope you like it. So yeah, these two things you should know. And let's move to the second question. I think we take a lot of time. Okay, let's see. So something has a package that must be shipped from one port to another within days. The ith package um, has a weight I. Each day we load the ship with packages in the order given by weight. Okay, we may not load more weight than maximum weight capacity. Return the least weight capacity of the ship that will result in all the packages of the conveyor belt being shipped within the days. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm just reading this very first thing. I can say definitely it's an optimization problem, and it looks like binary search. And I think, discussed this many times. Whenever you see something optimization problem like minimization, maximization, we have like greedy, we have BFS, we have DP, we have binary search. So these are the only algos are there for such kind of problem. And on reading, so if you have solved something like Coco eats banana and some other questions that are very famous binary search, uh, so you can categorize this problem there too. Now what it says is we have these weights and we need to ship it. And now we have to set like a capacity of a ship, right? So for example, if I set my ship capacity to be 100, and that will work here, right? I can put all these weights in the ship of capacity 100, and that we may be able to ship all this thing in a one day, right? But what we have allowed is we have to ship it in 5 days, right? So what is the minimum weight of ship we can use? So optimal. So here I'm choosing like 15. Why? If you see for this, so with, on the very first day, I can basically ship all these five packages, and the sum of all these is 5, 4, 9, 9, 3, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So all these packages has been shipped on day one. On day two, I can use 6, I can use 7, I cannot use 8 also because this will exceed 15, right? So we can only choose 6, 7. Then the next day 8, then the next day 9, and then the next day 10. So we are able to ship everything under 5 days with the minimum weight of 50. If we try to check 14, it will not work, right? Because if it becomes 14, now you cannot choose all these. You have to choose only one, 2, 3, 4. So for 5, we may need to another day, right? So that will exceed the number of days we are required, right? So if you know binary search on answer, you can solve this problem also. Binary search. So let's do that. So the idea is very simple. I think I have solved this kind of problems in the earlier videos also. So we have to choose like, let's say 100 days. Can we solve it on 100? If we maintain a ship of size 100, can we ship everything in 5 days? Yes. So let's try in 50. Can we solve in 50? Yes. Then try in 20. Can we solve in 20? Yes. Let's try and maybe 10. Can we solve with a minimum weight of 10? No. So we have to now find 10 to 20. We have to basically shift. We cannot ship all the products under 10 days. So we cannot be shipped like in 5 days, 4 days, 3 days. We have to go upper, right? That is the idea. And we have to like make sure we are shipping the packages in the order given, right? So one to in the what we say from left to right. So for this kind of problem, so what is the minimum day we can have? It can be zero, right? I mean, maybe there is nothing to ship, can be the possibility. And now, what is the maximum we can choose? The maximum we can choose depends, right? On maybe like maybe the very big number we can choose. So for this case, if you see what is the maximum we can choose. So if you see the maximum weight of a package is 10, right? And if I multiply it by 5, nearly 50, so I am assuring that everything will be shipped under one day at least. So that is my, I'm taking basically, I'm going a little higher just because our binary search will ultimately shrink and give us the best optimal answer. So here instead of calculating where to go and where not, we can just choose like max value. So this will not max value. If you see the constraint, it says like beta is like 500. So even I can just take like 1 in 9 maybe. Simple 10 to the power 9. I think that's enough because I don't want it to go out of bound just by adding 1 or minus 1. Right. So in here you can also try to choose your optimal. So maximum weight is like 500, right? So 500 into number of days will also be a good uh, input you can take. So let's take that. So maybe I can say like, mm, I will call this A. I will call this D. Something like arrays dot string A dot max dot get as int and star D. This is also going to be an optimal right we can choose. So there should not be any problem. I'm guessing that. Yeah. And now let's write our binary search. Can we, so mid is like, can we ship everything under that days, all the products? So this, that will be our mid, right? So left place, my God, right minus divided by 2. And if good, what? A, D, and mid. If we are able to ship, let's try to find more sorter, right? Else left is equals to mid plus 1. Now return good A D left. So our left will contain the optimal answer. So we're gonna check one more time whether this left is optimal or not. If it is optimal, I can return left. Otherwise, I will return left plus 1. No, this is the typical binary search, but now here's the good method that we're gonna use. Good A D and target. Now, what it says is, can we, if I just ship uh, total product in a single day of the size target, can we ship everything under D days or not? Right. So I can say like my new D is gonna be 0 and my current weight is initially 0, and then I will iterate over each of the weight. I will do current weight plus equals to A. Now if current weight is no, not like this. Mm, we have to count like days. Okay, yeah, we will do that. If current weight is exceeding A, uh, so we are skipping 3, 2, 2, and then 4. I can say current weight equals to A, and then number of days become plus plus. Right. I think this should be okay. We will check. I will go through this one more time. Don't worry. If number of days greater than D, return false. Else gonna return true. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, for example, if you come at this example, right? So for 15, let's say, so my current weight I'm taking is like 0, and number of days is also 0, right? Now, so 1, I can take 1, I can take 2, 3, 3, 6, 6, 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. Till 15, I'm able to do this like 15. Now, current weight is 15. Now 15 plus 6 is 21, right? So in the next iteration, 21 is greater than A, not A, target. 21 is greater than A. We cannot ship 21 all in a single time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase our day, right? So now number of days become 1, and we have also one more product we need to send. So that is now our current weight. Then I will iterate over again and again and again and keep checking whether we are able to ship everything under D days or not. I'm still not sure about this logic actually. I think I can do something better. And what is that? I can just, instead of like doing this is fine. I can say if current weight plus A is exceeded, then what we have to do? Otherwise, what we have? I can just say current plus equals to A. If it is getting exceeded, I would say increase the number of days and current weight is becoming A. Uh, Still, I'm not sure because in the later part we might have this current weight, some other number which we cannot shift. So 10 plus 9. Okay, 1 second. 10 plus 9, 19. We cannot ship it. So 10 will go. So that many packages will go. And also, one thing is if at any point of time we gonna get any weight that is greater than the target, we should return false. So if at any point of time we gonna get a weight that is greater than target, I can just return false because we cannot ship it. And then this should work now, I think. Yeah. And I can start number of days is one only. Now, if I see the example, so 1, 2, 3, 4, till 4 we are good. So now if I add 5, we are also good. If I add a 6, I will do like plus plus n day. So number of days now become 2 and the current weight is like 6. Right? So I go 7. That's fine. Now we go to 8. Now this is bad. I'm gonna increase a day. And I think yeah, this should work. Let me try this. Uh, because this method become yeah, it's working. So it should work for other also. So I hope you like it. So the idea is here is this method. So we have a range from 0 to this number from left to right, and we are try to find mid. If we are able to ship that many all the packages under these days with that minimum weight, then we're gonna reduce our range. Otherwise, we're gonna increase our range and check. So let me try submitting it and see. Okay, messed up. Something. Okay, the problem is um, the way I'm calculating my right, I guess. This is not the case. Okay. I think I know why I'm missing. So number of arrays dot stream A max, that's fine. Into D, that is also fine. And also we have to multiply with A dot length also because that many packages are there. I just could have done the integer that max value, so I don't have to try to be more smart here. So let's try this thing again. I should get 55. Yes, let's see. So calculating right can be very tricky. Oh my god, what now? Hmm. Okay, now this time I'm saying this. I'm hoping it to be what we call something related to bound. So this is getting I think index out of bound, something like that. So 1L into or maybe I can just say int 1A9. Let's see the description now. It says like weights are like 10 to the power 5 into 500 only. Yeah, I mean they should know. Let I cannot copy all this wrong test cases. It is very huge actually. But let me copy it. I don't know what I'm missing here. Okay, let's run the code. Okay, my test case is bad. Let me submit it, try one more time. Then we will go into the long if it is failed. Yeah, no, it's not failing now. So yeah, my bad. So let me show you why it was failing. So this was basically going out of bound. So integer max value is like 2 into 10 to the power 32, and we were crossing that. So this multiplication. And then I choose basically 1L. Now I have to convert all int into the long and all, and that will be messy. So that's why I took 1A9. Most of the time you took like integer max value and all, and you should be able to do it. So yeah, I hope you like it. So yeah, we did some mistake, but that's okay. Let's let's see questions. So this one was easy. This one was medium. Okay, after 6 day I'm doing this, so my bad. I have to be more continuous on this. But I hope you like it. So on this question, let's see. It was not that tough. You should know like counting number of bits in a number, and you should know like custom comparator for sorting, and you will be good. For this one, yeah, I think I messed up something with this. It was going out of bound. Otherwise, we were good actually. I will be very satisfied with this one also. So yeah, I hope you like it. Let's catch up in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.